Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Keith Hayden back with another video in my solo studio series. I really want to help you talk about and build your own website this time. And we're going to talk a little bit about why you need a website, why you should still have one, and the benefits you can have by having one for yourself. As usual, you can subscribe to this channel if you want to, but if you're not feeling it today, don't worry about it. Now, let's get right into this video, and I want to share you a little bit about what a website can do for you by showing you my website. I'm going to search for it first of all, and I'm number 2 here coming up. And I happen to know this first guy he was running for office, and now he's going down because the election is over. And then we got my bro man here, Keith Hayden, who's also a musician, and I've been confused with a couple of times online. Shout out to you, man. Hopefully we can both do this day together. Let's do it. So let's go to my website. And you can see as soon as you click into my website, you're right into my world. You see the things that I care about. You see the things that I'm about. I have links to my books, my newsletters, my podcasts, all of this stuff. Imagine having this power for yourself, being able to talk about the things that you're interested in, your hobbies, your work, if you're trying to get a job from another employer. It's easy to showcase that stuff on your own website. Now, you may ask yourself, why do I need a website? I got Twitter, I got Instagram. Well, you see all that shit that's happening with Twitter right now. It could go up in smoke at any second. You could get banned, you could get blocked, or the platform just may lose relevance. That's what happens over time. Remember MySpace? Remember Snapchat? I mean, Snapchat, people still use it, but I mean, I don't know. I never really used it. But point is, it's better to have your own space on the internet. And I want to show you some ways that you can create a website of your own. Honestly, it's never been easier to have your own stuff. Here's an alternative right here called the.com. You can spin up a website literally within minutes in this website generator. Tons of templates, tons of ideas, pictures you have access to just make your own website. That's a good one. Another one I've been using heavily this year is Carrd, CARRD.co. This one, you can see I have 4 sites with this. Really easy to make sites, really easy to spin up, especially if you're just looking for a landing page and you're not trying to do full sites. I will say Carrd is gets a little bit difficult if you're trying to do multiple page sites, but it's a really cheap option. I think I paid like maybe 120 for an annual access to like be able to generate sites. So this is a good one. Then the latest one that I found is Tilda. Tilda is another one that allows you to spin up sites really fast. And I actually have an example of a site that I created. This one, I created a portfolio site for my music. So you can see I've got all the things I'm interested in here, my inspirations, my styles, links to some of my songs, and then links to some of my podcast episodes, and then I have my contact information. This was so quick to set up. It was like under an hour it took me to do this. Now, if you're worried about the technical aspects of setting up your own website, that's what these website builders I've been showing you. That's their strength. They basically do all the technical da 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 blah 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 stuff for you on the background. The stuff that takes time is you styling it. What do you want to say with your website? What is your contact information? If you have pictures, do you want it to be a portfolio site or do you want it to be a a business site type of thing like that? Now, I kind of use mine for both, but that takes time to decide. So I will say one more thing about these website generators. When you generate these websites, they kind of come with their stock domains, right? So you can see down here, Sirius and Limnic, futureflight.carrd.co. That's cool and all, but what's even cooler is having your own domain to go with that because it speaks to more authority. You can see that you own the space. It's just another powerful mental signal to people that visit that there's no company behind this. This is you. This is when you pull up keithhayden.net, you can see it's Keith Hayden. It's my name. So here's an alternative, cheap one to get good domain names. This is Namecheap. You can see I've got my creativefuturist.xyz. I've got that domain through this. Super cheap, y'all. You can get it for a year. They have tons of choices. Namecheap, highly recommend them. And then good old Google. Google, they've got fairly cheap domains as well. I have my business domain, Hack Studios, through them. I love it. It was really easy to set up, and I already have a lot of stuff in the Google ecosystem, so it was just really seamless. Now, of course, these aren't the only two options that you have for getting domains. There's tons of them out there, and you just have to shop around to find the ones that are best for you. So that's it with websites. That's all I wanted to say in this video. I hope it was a little bit convincing to you that you really should think about having a website, even in 2022, 2023, and onwards, just because you're on borrowed land. You're on leased land when you're on these social media platforms, and it's better to have your own place where you can display your own authority, display your own knowledge, display your own skills, and attract more people to you for greater success online. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm really enjoying making this series and showing you kind of the behind the scenes and how to set up your own little operation. It doesn't take much, doesn't take a lot of money. It does take some effort, but it's going to be well worth it in the end. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe to the channel if you're feeling it, and I hope to see you in the next video. Take care.